Hi, my name's Levi. I'm from Premier Avan, and today I want to show you how to use your Thule anti-flap kit and your Thule tie-down kit. Let's start with going through what you're going to need and what we're going to use today. Firstly, on the left here, we've got your Thule anti-flap tie-down kit. In the middle there, I have a end wall screen, which I'm going to show you how to put on as well. I've got your left and your right side anti-flap kit, your awning winder, and I always bring a little step just to make life a little bit easier for you. Today we'll show you how to use all of those together, and it's going to give you extra strength on your awning, give you a little bit more confidence in those windier days. So one of the first things you're going to want to do is put your anti-flap kits together. You've got a left side and you've got a right side. Pretty straightforward process. It's just a matter of slipping them in. They have a little clip function there. Makes life pretty easy. And then you slip it in and you slide it and guide it nice and easy. It clips in. Then I like to pop them just over here where they're about to go. Then you're going to need to wind out your awning just a tiny bit. You can see I've already got the legs to the ground to make life a little bit easier. And then you just wind it out a little bit further than you need to. Leave the awning wide. Just on the end of the awning, you're going to have a little grey clip here. This is where you're going to put one part of your awning into, and the green section is going to go at the top section right up here. So for this part, it's easiest just to drop your leg down a little bit. Get it nice and low. The lower it is, the easier it is going to be to tighten this part out here up. What I'll then do is I'll pop the awning green section up there, and then this has a little bit of flex in it, and the grey section clips into there. Okay, for this part here, I recommend using a step. This does make life a lot easier. And you want to start toward the bottom here. Loosen these off, and the trick is to get it tucked inside there, nice and neatly in your first go, and slide it in as you go up, all the way to the top. All right, and you'll feel it just want to grip in there, and then you can just leave that loose for now. Come over this way, do the same thing all the way to the top, and you'll feel it just sort of glide in there nice and easy. All right. At this stage, I'm still going to leave it loose because I'm going to want to wind the awning back in. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the other side. I like to do the right side first because the left side's the one you wind in, so you want to be nice and close to that towards the end. I'm going to show you from the upside. Same thing. Pop in the green side first. All right, and then into the grey section here. Alright, I'm going to lower this leg a bit, nice and easy. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side here. Just going to slide that awning into that little gap there. Put that nice and tucked away in there, and then you use your step. Just make sure it goes all the way through, and you'll feel it once it's in. It's nice and smooth, and it just sits there. This little spot. Here we go. That one's in. So now we can wind the awning in. This is the easy bit. You want to bring it in nice and tight, and you'll feel the springs, and you'll feel it just get to a point where it's a little bit tight, and you don't want to overwind it, whatever you do. Once that's done, you can then raise your legs to your desired height. Do that on both sides, and then you can tighten these up. And that's how you fit your anti-flap kit. So far, it works very well for me, and it's the easiest way to do it. Most of the Thule awnings are fitted with these extra bars in here. Now these bars are basically designed to give you a little bit of extra support in higher winds, and they just lock in like that. Pretty simple. You've got one on each side. Only the smaller awnings you'll find won't have them. All right, and you can just pop those in. That just gives you a little bit more strength and more confidence once again in this awning. Now we're going to show you how to use the Thule tie-down kit. The great thing about this awning is it has a nice little neat spot just in here where you plug it all in. It's very simple to use. So for this you need a hammer. It comes with a nice big wedge that you can drive into the ground, which you hold it onto, clip it into, makes it very easy and very strong as well. So to start with, you're going to pop this in here. That little thing just slides straight in, that thing there. Slides into there. You can see I'm lifting the awning a tiny bit just to give it a little bit more space. I'm not scratching anything as I do it. And then you've got your tie down part here. That plugs in to your peg. You do that for each side. Okay, handy hint. For even more strength, there's two little peg holes on these arms, and you can peg those into the ground, 1 or 2, but that's going to give you even more strength. So once you've got the 3 pillars of strength, I call it, you've got your tie down kit, your pegs in the ground, and your anti-flap kit on, you're going to get yourself a lot more strength and a bit more comfortable in those higher windows. Last but not least, we're going to put in the end wall screen. These are very, very simple things to do. They have an angle on them, so you'll be able to tell which way it's going to go. They come with 3 little pegs. You can peg it into the ground and simply just slide it in that slot. You'll see me disappear for a minute. You keep sliding it all the way through. You get it right to the top there, and then you slide the other section in just at the end here. You've got yourself an end wall screen. And it's just a matter of pegging those 3 pegs into the ground. And then you're going to get even more strength, and it's also going to block a lot of wind. It's going to give you some privacy. You can have this on either side, it works both ways. You can have that screen in there. You've got yourself a really nice strong awning and a really well finished setup.